hello, welcome to this video. My name is Hayley Curtis.
And my name is Marika van Staden.
And we are both independent consultants with Arbonne. The fact that you are watching this video means that either one of us or somebody on our team thinks that you would be amazing at building an Arbonne business. So what we're here to do is to share with you a little bit more about how Arbonne works so that you can make a decision as to whether or not Arbonne is going to be a fit for you.
Yes. So I'll tell you a little bit more about my story and how Arbonne came into my life. It actually came into my life when I least expected it but needed it the most. I was going between corporate jobs and deciding whether I wanted to continue my degree in architecture. But the thing that I always wanted to do was to have my own business and be a businesswoman. But no matter how much I worked and how much I tried to save, I could never get ahead or have enough capital to start a business. If you want to buy into a franchise, you need like $250,000. And in my mind, there was not going to be a day that I was ever going to have enough money to be able to do that. So when Arbonne came into my life and I heard that I could start my own online global business for $300, I could not say no. The potential was just insane and incredible, and just to think of the time freedom and the financial freedom that I was going to get from running an online global business from my phone and from a laptop was just so exciting.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Can I join your Arbonne team? My story in Arbonne is a little bit different to Marika's. For me, I am a primary school teacher. I teach year 5. I've been a teacher for the last 6 years, and I actually really love my job. I'm super passionate about teaching, and I love rocking up to school and being with my little darlings. But I am morning time for myself. Working full time is just taken so many of the other things in my life out that I want to be back in. I want to have that time to do the things that I'm passionate about and want to do that aren't teaching. And so for me, when I heard about the fact that I could build an Arbonne business and create just incredible financial and time freedom for myself, and I could build it while still teaching. It wasn't that I had to quit my teaching job so I could build an Arbonne business. I could fit this in and around what I already do and build something for my future. So I was like, right, I need to do this. It wasn't like Marika said, it wasn't even a question. It was like, I need to do this, not just for me, but for my family and for my future. So Marika is going to share with you a little bit about who Arbonne are.
So Arbonne is a botanically based health and wellness company. We've been around for 40 years, which is just insane because most social marketing companies don't make it past the 10-year mark. So to think that we've been around for 4 decades is just incredible. Very excited about that. So we are members of the Direct Selling Association, which means we are not a pyramid scheme. A lot of people have the misconception that Arbonne is a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are actually illegal, guys. So no, we are not. We wouldn't have been able to be around for 40 years if we were an illegal company.
No.
Just saying that. So how a pyramid scheme works is you get promised money for bringing on consultants. We actually don't get paid anything for bringing on consultants. We get paid on selling products, which is how any other revenue company that makes money does that. So if you look at Revlon, if you look at McDonald's, if you look at any place like that, McDonald's sells a burger, they make money from that. That's exactly how Arbonne works.
It sure is. So what about our amazing products? Well, the Arbonne products are just so innovative, so cutting edge, so forward thinking, that it just makes sharing them an absolute breeze. With our products, they are pure, safe and beneficial. That is our philosophy, and that's what we're grounded in. And that means that we've actually got products that work incredibly well. The results of these products are next to none, but they're safe. They are vegan, they are cruelty-free, they are gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, color-free, artificial flavor-free, they're fragrance-free and dye-free. There ain't nothing in it except for goodness. It's botanically based stuff, and there's nothing in those products that are going to harm you or your family, which makes them so easy to share. We've got over 400 consumable products. Now, when you're looking at joining a social marketing company, you want to make sure it is a product that is consumable and a product's going to be reordered. So our products in Arbonne are things that people are buying anyway. They're things that you're buying anyway. They're things that I was buying anyway, going to Woolies and Priceline and David Jones to get. But now I'm just buying them from my own online store. So it's about switching your spending to something that's going to be better for you, but also something that can actually build you an income as well.
Yes. So let's talk income. The average income in Arbonne, well, let's say this first. There's 4 levels of management in Arbonne. The first level is district manager. Your average income when you're a district manager is $250 to $1,500 a month. I don't know about you, but that is a pretty good amount of money for me, especially when it comes to rent or buying some shoes. Then there is area manager, which is the second level of management in Arbonne. You can make anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 a month when you're an area manager. Your business is also willable, so that's amazing. Another perk. Regional Vice President is the third level of management in Arbonne, and there you can make anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 a month. You also get a cash bonus that goes towards a white Mercedes-Benz, which is pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Then your fourth level of management is National Vice President. Here is where you make gangster money, and it is anywhere from $20,000 upwards. There's no glass ceiling. It is completely effort-based, so whatever effort you put in is what you make out of your business.
Incredible. And I love that in this business there is no glass ceiling.
Yeah.
As a teacher, I am capped on how much I can make, and the person next door can be doing the worst job in the world and get paid the same as me. Whereas in Arbonne, if you're a passionate, driven person, you are going to get paid what you are worth, and you're going to be able to take that money to impact the people around you. So why is Arbonne booming right now? Why is it in double-digit growth every single month, month upon month upon month? We are absolutely booming right now. And I tell you why. It is because people like Marika and I have decided that we don't want to work for someone else for the next 40 years. And we've also realized that that actually doesn't have to be our reality, and we don't have to work the way our parents worked, and that we can actually make the choices to set up our own lives how we want them. And that's why we're booming so much. Social marketing is the biggest industry in the world. It outdoes the film industry, the food industry. It is huge. It is the way that business is going. And it just makes sense because when you compare traditional business to social marketing and the way that products are moved, it's just so much smarter. So in traditional business, you've got between manufacturing and the consumer actually getting their product, there is so many middlemen, which results in that product becoming highly inflated and the consumer purchasing something way above the price of what it's worth. Whereas in social marketing, our business model, we are the middleman. We cut out all the advertising and all of that extra stuff that happens in traditional business, and all that extra money gets left on the table, which goes back into product development, which means that we are always cutting edge, we are always ahead of the field, and then the rest of that money goes into our pockets because we are the ones that are building that business. And that's why we get paid, because if that product moves, if it's moved through my team, that product wouldn't have moved if I didn't say yes to Arbonne, and that's why I'm the one that's getting paid instead of some advertising company getting paid. And what this then means for us as Gen Ys and millennials is that we get to build a business on our terms. You can work a social marketing business as little or as much as you want. You can work it from here in Perth, Australia, or anywhere around the world. As long as you've got a Wi-Fi connection and your mobile phone, you have got an Arbonne business. It gives you that freedom to build something for you. It's going to allow you to be able to build an income so that you can get into the property market. I mean, what person in their 20s in Australia is just at ease getting into the property market? It is hard when you're working a traditional job, but when we decide that we want to be entrepreneurs and build something, that suddenly becomes a reality. It's like, all right, where do we want to buy? Where do I want to travel? A business like this means that you don't have to say yes please, no thank you to your boss, because you are your boss, and you get to make those decisions for yourself. And with social marketing, Arbonne in particular, you've got a global opportunity. You are not restricted geographically. I'm not just an Arbonne business in Perth, Australia. I am an Arbonne business all over the world. We are in US, Canada, UK, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, and you can do business in any of those countries. Marika's got an awesome booming team in South Carolina in the United States. And it doesn't matter with technology. We are so connected these days, and we can leverage on that to build something huge. And, you know, and until you find out, until you are able to create an income while you sleep, you are going to die working. And I decided that I do not want to be working until I'm in my 40s, even 50s, 60s. I want to create something where I can design the life that I want to design. And that's why social marketing is just booming. And that's why it's working for people, because we're just moving awesome products that people need anyway, but we're doing it through the smartest business model possible, which in turn makes us people who are so financially comfortable, and we're building something for the future. So with a business like this, people will always have hesitations. I had hesitations. You had hesitations about starting an Arbonne business. And the number one hesitation people have is, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money. People do not start an Arbonne business because they have enough time and enough money. We start Arbonne businesses because we don't have enough time and we don't have enough money. Yeah. So the reason we need to build this thing is so that we can create that time, we can create that second stream of income. And when it comes to your time, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Mm-hmm. Busy people are the best at this business. Someone that's just sitting around on their couch eating ice cream all day and watching Netflix probably are not going to be successful at an Arbonne business. But people like me and Marika, who are busy people, we prioritize and we fit this business into the nooks and the crannies of our day, and we make it work, and we make it work so well. So don't worry about that time aspect. Another hesitation that people have is that, I don't know enough people to build a social marketing company. Girl, if you have got 5 Facebook friends, you can build this business. You don't even need Facebook. There's people, there are national vice presidents in Arbonne who don't even have Facebook. You don't need Facebook. If you've got 3 contacts in your phone, you've got an Arbonne business, because it's not about just who you know, but it's about you knowing a few who know a few who know a few who know a few. I didn't know Marika before I started my Arbonne business. Now she's my best friend and my business partner. 90% of the girls and guys, I keep saying girls, but this is a business of guys as well, but 90% of the girls on my team I did not know before I started Arbonne. So don't think that holds you back.
Another misconception or worry that people have when they start their Arbonne business is that they don't know enough about network marketing or how the business works. The beauty of Arbonne is that we have all the training and the tools and the resources for you. This business is simple. So we try to keep it simple, and we do your training, and all your resources are there, so you don't need to know everything. We didn't know everything when we first started. You just have to jump in and be excited and be passionate about it.
Yeah.
The last thing is, I'm not a good salesperson. This is amazing. We don't want you to be a salesperson. We aren't salespeople. We want people who are passionate about helping others and about sharing incredible products with other people. That's how we grow our businesses, by being authentic and sharing it authentically. And it's so much more than that. It's how you're impacting other people's lives and showing them that they can live this incredible life, that there is more to life than going to a 9-to-5 job or you feel like you're getting nowhere. So that is what Arbonne is.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess I would just love to say that if you make the decision that this is a fit for you, or it could be a fit for you, you are joining a team that has just the most beautiful culture. And we have real deep values in our team about wanting people into the best versions of themselves. And we walk this journey together. You're not in business by yourself. You're in business with an incredible tribe of people who just want to see you do your best and see you be successful. And we're going to hold your hand, walk with you, run with you, sprint with you, however fast you want to move. We're going to be there doing it with you every step of the way. So the friendships that you form through this business and the community is something that you just don't get anywhere else, this kind of community. And, you know, we are what we are today because of the choices that we made yesterday. And a question that I got asked before I started my Arbonne business was, if you keep doing what you're doing for the next 5 years, what will your life be like in 5 years' time? And that question rattled me, and it made me feel a little bit anxious because I was like, oh my gosh, nothing's going to change. If anything, I'm just going to be more run down, more burnt out, and probably not loving my teaching job as much as I did then. So you actually can feel empowered that you get to make the choice. If you want something different, you need to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing round and round and expect something to change. And so for me, it was about making that decision to do Arbonne, do something different, put myself out there, push myself outside of my comfort zone so that I could take control back over my life. And there's no better feeling, I'm sure you could agree with me, of that feeling of empowerment that you're actually building something, not just rocking up day in, day out and daily grind and earning a job income, but actually building something that you know is going to impact not just your life, but so many other people's lives around you and change your family generationally. So I just want to leave you with that thought and encourage you to dwell on that for a moment and think about that. And if it is something that you decide that it could be a fit for your life, we are so excited to spend more time with you, train you and teach you and hold your hand along what is the most incredible journey. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll get to see your beautiful face soon.